Hey there, this is Jimmy Rogers with Daily Update number 5 on Monday, June 29th, 2009, or whatever. So I didn't do a weekend update because I kind of was both not feeling too well, and I think in the future I may or may not be able to do a kind of a weekend update just because I might be busy one weekend and not the other. So what I'll do is I might do like a special update or something on the weekends, but generally I think I'm just gonna take like a vacation and then I'll recap on Monday. Monday's when people actually like look at stuff on the internet anyway, so I don't feel like I'm gonna be leaving anybody hanging. Um, so let's see what's a big thing. Well, the first thing I want to point out is I'm wearing my blue shirt today from Life is Good because today is Wear Blue for Billy Mays Day because as you may have heard among the gajillions of celebrities who seem to be dying, Billy Mays, the pitchman, died, and I always thought he was a pretty cool guy, pretty stand-up guy. He's kind of a sharp contrast to the sham wow guy we have now, who seems to be dominating everything. But pitchmen and magicians and people who do scams and stuff, they're all kind of mixed together. So I have some respect for Billy Mays. So it's too bad hearing about his death. Sounds like it was sudden onset heart disease, which is something I really haven't heard of before, but that's what the coroners say. This weekend, I went to Maymont and was kind of on a photo safari kind of thing that one of my friends put together, and a bunch of people got together and we brought our cameras and we took pictures of ourselves and of the scenery. Because Maymont, if you don't know, if you're from Richmond, everybody knows what Maymont is. This like 1920s estate right in the middle of the city, and it's got this big manor and it's got a Japanese garden with like rocks in the pond, and it's got um, a kind of an Italian style garden as well, and like a big waterfall. It's a really cool place. I mean, everybody just goes there several times each summer just because it's free. It's a really neat little park that you can get away in. So we had a lot of fun time. Then we went to the Galaxy Diner later that night, which really isn't my favorite place in the world because I think they're a little bit overpriced, but the food was really good. Yesterday, and I tried their milkshakes for the first time. If you guys don't know, one of my former projects was Jimmy Chows Down, which is a video food review segment. And as it turns out, I'm kind of a connoisseur of milkshakes, and the milkshakes were really good at Galaxy Diner, so I was very impressed. Let's see. Speaking of walking around and doing things, all weekend and the few days before that, I was under like not a very good conditions with my legs. I kind of messed them up in karate and like tried everything, like just massaging them or going into like we have a whirlpool jacuzzi bath, and none of that really helped. And I was kind of having a hard time in Maymont yesterday, but as it turns out, um, today I feel a lot better, and I might even be able to go to karate, so I'm pretty excited. Let's see. On the internet, I was checking out aviary.com, which is kind of like a GIMP Photoshop replacement for online. It's a completely web-based photo editing suite, which I think is a really good idea because a lot of times you don't want to have to open up a whole program just to resize an image or something like that. It's easier if there's just like a web app, especially because all the processing happens on their side. So that's kind of a nice feature. Um, so far, I haven't gotten a chance to try it out because when I was looking at it for the first time, it was still in private beta. So it's just come out, at least in my experience. Maybe it's been out a little longer than that. And I'm going to check that out and see if I can use that for some of my image editing for my blogging. Speaking of blogging, I should mention some of the places I write. GeeksAreSexy.net is one of my major freelance places for that they take my work. And I just write anything from science to tech to geeky stuff, just kind of in general. I've been working with them for a long time. And then I just started writing for Task.fm, which is a task management web app. and they have a blog, and they want to have some content that's actually like not just talking about their updates, but also like their kind of ethos of life hacking and getting things done and task management and stuff. So they have me write generally every Monday. I put out an article through them, and so there's an article up there today about taking pictures of things. Um, in your kind of in your environment. Like I talked about how I take pictures of wine labels so that if I drink a really nice bottle of wine, especially if I didn't pay for it and I was just trying it out, I'll say, this is really good, and I don't have to gamble the next time I go to the wine store. I can just take a picture of it, and I use Evernote to tag my images that I'd use that way. There's a really nice iPhone app for that. Let's see, other things. The Iran elections Guardian Council kind of came out today and said we approve the election that occurred, and there's really no more recourse legally for Mousavi. So it's kind of depressing to see the Iranian event kind of ending with the status quo is maintained. But what are you gonna do? I mean, it's their country. You can only intervene but so much. Last thing, I'm kind of working on a little project. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but it's kind of kind of more of a philosophical project that I hopefully will be able to involve lots of people online. So as I'm working on that, I'll give little updates, but that's all I'm going to say for now. So later today, might go to karate, might not. 4th of July is coming up. Don't know what I'm going to be doing quite then. Other than that, I think that's it. So everybody have a great day.